Rocket City, I'm back. The number one Jordan hater is back. The Air Jordan Mythbusters. So, it's been a very hard week for a lot of y'all. It's been a very, very hard week for a lot of y'all. When I produce these videos, a lot of you guys become butthurt. And I understand that. The reason being is that you guys have never... It's like your body is rejecting medicine, right? I'm giving you all medicine, but your body is rejecting it. Learning that Jordan isn't as great as you all think he is, it hurts. It kind of reminds me of a 5-year-old or a 6-year-old finding out that there's no Santa Claus. There's no Tooth Fairy. There's no Easter rabbit, okay? When I tell you all that Jordan, he benefited from a coach like Phil Jackson, you guys become butthurt. You guys become enraged. Jordan would not have his rings without Scottie Pippen and Phil Jackson. I truly believe that Phil Jackson was the only NBA coach that could take Michael Jordan to the promised land based off of Michael Jordan's volume shooting and inconsistent leadership capabilities, right? We've all heard the stories of Jordan putting his hands on his teammates. I mean, that could happen back then in the 90s, but it's not going to happen in this era and going to keep the same team cohesiveness that can win titles, right? But let's get back to it. I'm on my way home. You already know. Let's get back to it. Sorry about that. Phil Jackson has 5 rings without one Michael Jordan. A lot of you guys said that, well, Phil, he didn't have anything before Jordan. Jordan didn't have any rings before Phil. He didn't have any rings before Phil. The 5 seasons that he did not have Phil, he had 0 championships. Phil Jackson goes to the Lakers. He has a young Kobe and a young Shaq. Shaq didn't have rings before he got with Phil, but Shaq was still a good player. Kobe was untested, or he hadn't broken his bones in the NBA yet. But he goes on to win championships with both those guys, and then he wins an additional 2 titles with Kobe. Could have been a 3-peat, right? A whole totally different roster than what he had with the previous Lakers and also with the Bulls. On the other hand, Jordan has proven that he could not win without Phil Jackson. Phil Jackson was always the common denominator. I know a lot of you guys say, well, Phil wasn't shooting free throws. Phil wasn't dunking the ball. Phil didn't have a 48-inch vertical. Neither did Jordan. Jordan didn't have anything. But you know what? Phil knew how to coach players to reach their maximum potential. That was his gift. That's why he has 5 rings outside of Jordan. 5 rings. And people fail to realize that significantly hurts Jordan's argument. If you're the GOAT and a coach that you won all your rings with goes out and wins 5 more, goes to 7, 7 or 8 additional finals, that hurts your legacy. That hurts it. Now, when you guys try to dog out LeBron, no coach or player can ever say, LeBron wouldn't be successful without me. I can't say the same about Jordan. I cannot say the same about Jordan. Jordan needed a system to be successful. He needed Kerr. Now, I'm not saying that players don't need other players, but I just don't believe Jordan could go into a team like, say, I don't know, the Cleveland Cavaliers of the 90s.